So how you boys doing this morning? You all right? You all good?
Okay. We're just getting ready to welcome people to the show.
Fantastic.
Just going to calibrate this, and that'll be good to go.
Oh, you talking to me like that?
9:27.
9:27, yeah. So half past is the show opened, is it?
No, it opens for the VIPs and the ones that paid extra. Otherwise it opens at 10.
Oh, right, okay, I see.
Paul, can I crawl under where you're sitting, please?
This weekend's we have a selection of exclusive show merchandise available, including topless ceramic mugs and keyboard
But this is a Guinness records now are checking our measurements. So they're actually taking over the layout for 11 minutes, I think it is. It's one circuit they want to check.
Somebody else in charge of your layout, Pete.
Listen, I wish I'd never come up with this idea. You know, there are moments in my life when I think I'm a prat. Right now, I know I'm a prat. I've been here since 5 o'clock this morning, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, let's get this over with. We have or we haven't, but let's get it over with.
The team have done you proud, you're confident.
Listen, I'm not confident, because if I was confident, the layout would have been running perfectly up to that, and it hasn't. So, the fact that we see all hands moving quickly about says to me, they ain't sure yet.
Will you be gutted if it doesn't pass?
So does team, yeah. Because everybody's putting so much effort. So, you know, we've wasted a whole 6 months. You know, well, we haven't because everybody's loved it, but it's like, you know, all the ballyhoo that we've had over the last 24, 48 hours, if you don't make it, it's a bit of a, it's like missing a 4-minute mile by a second, isn't it? You know what I mean? If I'd have only took that step quicker.
So the Making Tracks team are currently with the Guinness Book of World Records judge. I believe they're just going through everything, making sure everything's set up correctly and they understand the rules and what the task is ahead of them. It took them a long time yesterday to go through everything and do test runs. They were doing it for hours and hours. And then at midnight the power went off. They tried to get the power back, but they couldn't get the power back, so they had to come in early hours of this morning to carry on so they could send the results into the Guinness Book of World Records. So they're just doing their walk around now with Mike Wild and Pravin Patel, who is the adjudicator. They're just doing their walk around now before they actually start doing their actual test to hopefully get into the Guinness Book World Records. So as you can see, the testing has begun. You've got Chris there and Dan with Pravin Patel, the adjudicator, and Mike Wild from Home Magazine. Oh, this is so tense. Honestly. But they look quite relaxed, so I wish I was. Oh no, it stopped. Oh my god. Whew. That was tense. It actually got, the train got stuck and knocked the mic off. So it seems to be okay. They've started again. I don't know about you, but this is so tense. I don't know. When you're watching this, to be here is just unbelievable. So this is the final lap. We're almost there, and coming to an end now.
Find out a bit.
We'll find out hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. Oh, I couldn't believe it when it stopped. It got caught and it's got stuck. Oh my god. Oh, tense. Whew. Everybody's so tense right now. It's just like, oh, please, please, please. So I believe, is it stopped again, or is that it? I think that's it.
No, I'm happy with the calibration. So I'll just carry on tracking
and in about 10 minutes time-ish, we may know whether we've got a world record. So we can get trains running again.
Hold the barrier up.
Yeah, thank you. If you don't mind, I'd like to stand on this side. Yeah, go on. Very well.
Excellent. I don't know who the director is. Somebody would like to maybe say go? Go. Yeah, go. Brilliant. Okay. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely delighted to be here on behalf of Guinness World Records. My name is Pravin Patel. I adjudicate right across the world, and delighted to be here to verify the record for the largest portable railway model. Okay, this is a brand new record. Okay? There's no previous record been set, but with like every guidelines, every record, we actually write the guidelines and we actually set the minimum number. So just because it's new, we don't turn around and say, oh, can you do a track of 10 meters, 20 meters? No, we actually said, can you do us a 63.39 meters long track at a minute? Okay, if you pass that, that's fine. If not, then it will not be a success. But it's not just about the number. It's also about a strict set of guidelines that you have to meet. And I'd like to thank Mike for helping me check that in terms of ensuring that this was as per the guidelines. Thank you. Okay, so I'll just go through a few salient points. I won't take too long, hopefully. This is just for your benefit, guys, because these guys know the guidelines. You guys need to know what they were. Okay, we actually defined, for the purpose of this record, a railway model is a miniature representation of a railroad system, typically built to scale. The model railway must be made from custom-made or commercially available model train components. You see a train going around, it's brilliant. Evidence that the model railway is portable must be provided. So this is important. This is in the guidelines. Okay? It must be assembled in one location, and then disassembled, transported, and reassembled in another place. This was important. You approved it. The railway must be made to professional standards. So it's not just slapdashing it on and saying, okay, we have a length. It must be made to a professional standard, and it has to work. So this was important. The record is measured by the total length of usable track. So they had a usable track of Watford Junction, Bushey rather, and Milton Keynes and some of the other towns. But they also had a fiddle yard. So that was part of the usable track. Now, measuring it, we actually quite insist on measuring it a certain way, but it's quite difficult to measure the track as it's laid out with a measure tape. Okay, so Dan is the engineer. He came out with a novel method of actually measuring the track. And if you hear the train that we're using, there's some clicks going around. And he was actually measuring the number of clicks, how big the circumference of the wheel was to work out the true length of the track. There were 4 tracks and some fiddle yard sidings which were included. Some part of the tracks were not used. So Dan, thank you very much for coming up with that. Otherwise we're going to get a long time. Okay. The design of the portable model railway must be pre-approved, which we've done. Each track must be shown to be in use, that was good. And so, if you remember what the minimum requirement was, it was 63.39 meters. And so, with a total of 694.9 meters, Railnuts, you are the Guinness World Records title holders for. Well done! Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, these guys today have done an amazing job. 2 days of hard work. This has never been done before. To run 208 feet all day with all the problems. It's down to these guys. We built it for these guys. Guys, thank you. Without you, this wouldn't work. This is yours. Thank you very much.
On that note, you are officially amazing. Congratulations. What you didn't say was they had problems on Thursday night, and then last night they were doing some measurement and the power went off at midnight, so they couldn't measure the last track until this morning. So well done you guys for perseverance.
Thank you. Well done, Pete.
Well done. Well done.
To Railnuts!
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!